So John Wall, as of minutes ago with the recording of this video, has been bought out by the Houston Rockets, man. Something that I think we all have been waiting forever to happen. And just knowing that John Wall, what he can bring to an NBA team, probably is not the same as his All-Star days in the Washington Wizards, but very much so for the right price, which is now $47 million a season, can really help out an NBA contender right now. Yo, what's going on, guys? Chris Felix, man. Welcome to another NBA discussion rumor 24-hour update video, except this one, we're actually working a little third shift right now, man. I was actually about to head to bed, baby. So if you guys don't mind, do me a quick favor and please subscribe. And if you are new to the channel, and also know this, man, I cannot grow this channel without you. You know, I can do these third shift videos and stuff, but I cannot grow without you, man. So please, humbly, I ask to hit that subscribe button, and let's get going on this discussion, man. So straight up, I want to know from you guys in the comment section below, which team do you think John Wall should go to? Just like top of your mind, just like which team should it be, okay, man? First, let me read the actual official tweet here that put out this information. This is from Chris Haynes, who is a senior NBA insider for Yahoo Sports. And he says, 5-time NBA All-Star John Wall will secure a buyout with the Houston Rockets and become an unrestricted free agent. League sources tell Yahoo Sports, man. Always got to do the Yahoo like that, right? Alrighty, so the last time John Wall played basketball, he put up kind of some phantom stats, stats that on paper might look decent enough. You know, if you're looking at a very surface level, I think it was like 20 points, 8 assists per game, but also shot very poor field goal efficiency, and I believe he had some problems with turnovers and things along those lines. That was about, not this current season, the season before. That's the last time he really played basketball, was on that Rockets team. So I think it's important to note that, you know, that version of John Wall, not only was he coming off of injuries, but he was playing for a team that he wasn't really like contending on, and probably just trying to prove to the NBA teams out there that he still got it, right, man? So now you look at him right now, and once again, you know, I could probably make some type of argument that John Wall actually could have been pretty solid for the Houston Rockets this upcoming season, just because having Jalen Green, having Jabari Smith, there's nothing wrong with having a point guard that's one of the better passing point guards of all time, you know, on your team. But I also very much get that the Rockets are more into a youth movement type of thing. You know, they're really embracing that Kevin Porter Jr., Jalen Green backcourt, so it does make sense. They also had a really good draft too. I thought that Ty Washington, I think he could actually be a big time steal for that Houston Rockets team, man. But, you know, so they're buying out his contract. What happens now? Well, John Wall gets to pretty much pick where he wants to go to. And, you know, I think the entitled team or opinion in this would be like, oh, the Lakers are going to grab him up. If I'm John Wall, I am not going to the damn Lakers, man. Like, I understand that the contract for John Wall is going to be cheap, but, you know, he's got to know very much himself, too, that for one, he got highway robbed with that contract, man. Like, you know, no matter what amount that he gets bought out for, the amount of money that he still made from being injured and not playing, it's so damn high, man. Like, I really hope he puts just like mindset of, this is where I want to play at. This is where I have the best chance of winning a championship. So real quick here, man, I'm going to go down the NBA teams and just kind of like see like who I think the best fit is. So the first one we got here is the Boston Celtics. I have a hunch the Celtics end up with John Wall. I think he can come into a starter position there. I think that, you know, he gives them that exact playmaker that they lacked in the playoffs. And, you know, man, like, I know there's a lot of people that are hating on, you know, Marcus Smart because he didn't really play like the greatest, especially from like the defensive standpoint and everything and playmaking standpoint in the finals. But I still like Marcus Smart. So the fact that they can get a point guard in John Wall without having to make some type of trade to do so, I think would be a big time W. So you're running a lineup with John Wall, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Robert Williams. Like, that is absolutely beautiful, man. And you could even go as far as saying, okay, John Wall at this point in his career, we know the injuries are kind of adding up. We don't want to put the grueling haul of the starting minutes on an 82-game season for him. So all of a sudden you can look at it from this standpoint, be like, okay, like John Wall's our sixth man. And you can run it back with the same lineup that you got the Boston Celtics to the finals this NBA season. And then very much you got John Wall, playmaker off the bench, but also you can, use them in certain circumstances where you need more of a playmaker on the court. And keep in mind too, John Wall is still a very quick player. Despite having all the lower body injuries, I still think that part of his game is still going to be there to some extent. Maybe not the same explosiveness, but I still think he's going to be able to have that, that defensive instinct to steal the basketball and do things like that, where he can really fit into that backcourt with Marcus Smart. So love the Boston Celtics as a team. Another one we have here is the Brooklyn Nets. I think when it comes down to the Brooklyn Nets getting John Wall, I mean, Kyrie Irving just opted in. I know, man. He threw a damn curveball at everybody up in there, man. Like, straight up, Kyrie's back, so I don't think John Wall goes to the team. New York Knicks, low-key could be kind of fun, interesting. I could see a world where John Wall goes to the Knicks. It depends what John Wall's exactly looking for at this point in his career, right, man? 76ers could be kind of interesting, although I ain't going to lie, I like Tyrese Maxey a lot, so I really don't want to hinder his development by bringing on John Wall. Toronto Raptors don't make sense. Chicago Bulls don't make sense. Cleveland Cavaliers don't make sense. And I'm talking about from a starting standpoint, right, man? Like, any one of these teams, John Wall could be a six-man. That's great, right? But I'm talking strictly starter minutes here, and that's kind of the mindset I'm going with. Detroit Pistons don't make sense. Indiana Pacers don't make sense. Milwaukee Bucks. I think there's a circumstance where he could go to the Milwaukee Bucks and really fit in there, man. He shot about 41% catch and shoot threes last time he was playing, like, some basketball games. So, you know, going to the backcourt with Drew Holiday makes a lot of sense to have Chris Middleton at the 3, got Giannis at the 4 spot. You know, run some Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez, whatever you want to do. Like, that's going to open up the lane for John Wall to attack and dish it out to the shooter. I really like that, man. That obviously, too, you know, Giannis can run it too and dish it out to a catch and shoot John Wall. So I think that team makes a lot of sense. The Atlanta Hawks, Trae Young in the backcourt. Been hearing rumors about them going for the DeJounte Murray. We'll see about that. Charlotte Hornets, no. Miami Heat. You know, I think the Miami Heat would be kind of interesting, especially if they can get John Wall in a pretty good contract, just because having him in the backcourt from the point guard position, you know, kind of switching off into with Kyle Lowry. I don't know about you all, man, but Kyle Lowry is looking like he's kind of on his last leg in the NBA there, so I don't know if he should be playing full-time starting minutes anyway, so being able to switch out those two, would absolutely love that. Magic do not make sense. This next team, man, me personally, I would love to see it. I don't know how the rest of the NBA would feel about it, but I want to see it, and that's going back to the Washington Wizards. This Wizards team is very interesting, man. Like, you know, it looks like Bradley Beal is going to sign his 5-year deal. Now, I said in my video earlier today that very much could just be him signing it so we can request a trade year down the road. But as far as I know, he still gets along with John Wall completely fine. I think the big reason they did that Russell Westbrook trade in the first place was just to try out something different, and John Wall was coming off injuries. But I actually remember when Beal was in his first few seasons in the NBA, there was some kind of chemistry issues, like deciding, is this still John Wall's team or is it Bradley Beal's team? I think for him to go back to the Wizards, it's no doubt Bradley Beal's team, and he would be a third option to both Beal and also Kristaps Porzingis, and maybe in some games even Kyle Kuzma, man. Denver Nuggets, fine, I can kind of maybe see it. Minnesota Timberwolves, not really. OKC Thunder, no. Portland Trailblazers, no. Utah Jazz, you know, maybe a little upgrade from Mike Conley. Keep Donovan Mitchell happy. I can kind of see it. Golden State Warriors, he could be the new Sean Livingston. That'd be great. And my video has recorded stopping here, guys. So I am going to finish up the audio here. Clippers, love the Clippers. They need a playmaker. Lakers, no. Phoenix Suns, no. Sacramento Kings, no. Dallas Mavericks, yes, with Luka Doncic would be perfect. Houston Rockets, clearly no. Memphis Grizzlies, no. Pelicans, maybe, man. Like, they have Devontae Graham. They could do better. And San Antonio Spurs, no, guys. That is all for the video. I do apologize if the camera cut out. Do not know why, but hey, that's all we got, man. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, my friend. Hey, guys, welcome to Bitch Ass Cam here, man. So, editing this video, and it was just released that John Wall is going to the LA Clippers, baby. Woohoo! Damn, man. But so I want to put the video up, and just quick thoughts on it is, you know, it's not official, so I guess he really could go anywhere, but it sounds like he's finalizing with the LA Clippers. Perfect move right here, man. You know, Jordan with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. You'd love to see it. You love to see it.